The Obama administration is trying to downplay the impact of WikiLeaks on U.S. diplomacy, but the leaked cables could have a huge impact on hotspots like Iran, North Korea, Pakistan, Afghanistan, in fact, the entire Middle East. Democratic Congresswoman Jane Harman joins us now. Congresswoman, thanks so much for joining us. Let's talk about WikiLeaks. Already Hillary Clinton's been asked about it in Kazakhstan. This is global, and there's no one who is interested in foreign policy or who's involved in either opposing or supporting the United States who isn't aware of it.
Right. I think that's true. I'm in a couple of the leaked memos, Andrea. One of them is marked secret, so I'm not going to discuss its contents because it's still a classified document. But I feel personally violated by what WikiLeaks did. I mean, its alleged lofty purpose is to encourage openness and transparency in government. In fact, the irony is it's going to discourage openness and transparency and may risk that we go back to this silo mentality pre-9/11, stop sharing data and lock the doors and keep people out. And that would be a tragedy in terms of finding the next plot and unraveling it before it happens.
Well, Peter King, one of your Republican colleagues, called for prosecuting Julian Assange under the Espionage Act of 1917. I don't know how you do that under other precedents regarding freedom of the press, even though he's not, quote, the press. These lines are blurred in the Internet age.
Well, I think that's true. There is a legal argument. I'm a trained lawyer, and that legal argument is that they willfully refused to return classified data. They did get a letter from the Justice Department asking them to do this before they published or made available the information, and that could be grounds for using the 1917 Espionage Act. But then we'll get in a big First Amendment fight. What I think makes a lot more sense is to improve the way we limit access to data. I think our entire government has been negligent over two administrations in letting this material get in the hands of a private first class in the Army who's disgruntled in Iraq, where the access to such data was at least pretty easy. That has to change immediately, and then we should punish anybody we can identify as a leaker, and allegedly this private first class who is in maximum security prison, military prison in Virginia, it will be charged with enough to keep him behind bars for 50 years if he's convicted of these crimes.
Well, you're criticizing the administration. It sounds like you are, on this subject, in agreement with a Facebook posting from Sarah Palin, who was very critical of the administration for letting this happen.
Well, this happened, the loose use of computers, government computers, has been occurring for some years. I mean, we have some competing goals here. I support increased access to government information that's overclassified. My bill became law just a month ago. President Obama signed it while I was standing there in the Oval Office, which will limit this rampant practice of overclassification of data. On the other hand, I understand extremely well, given my years and years of focusing on intelligence, that there is information, both tactical and strategic intelligence information, that includes profiles of leaders and includes some of our sources and methods that cannot get in the hands of but a limited group of people. And that information does two things. One, it protects our country, and two, it protects our sources and methods. People die when information like some of these leaks gets out, especially the last two tranches of leaks. Maybe not this package, although this package too reveals not just embarrassing information, but if now how we identify and screen walk-ins to our embassies abroad, walk-ins who could have important intelligence information, is out on the internet, and it is. I think that is a grievous harm to our national security.
Jane Harman, thank you so much. Good to see you. Thanks, Congresswoman.